What's up, everyone? Welcome to the EMS video course. I am super excited to bring this to you and for you guys to go through this entire thing. It's going to be a simply put together video course that goes into the system. It's going to go over EMS, which is the Enhanced Mechanics System. It's an approach I built from the ground up. I have been trading for 12 years at this point, as most of you guys know. I've been consistently profitable a majority of the career for 10 years, pretty much at this point, generating over 7 figures a year now, and consistently profitable month over month, week over week. Obviously, I have my red trades, which every good trader does. I win about 70% of the time, or 75% of the time. It obviously has a plus or minus 5% variation in there, based on just there's so many different factors that can go into it, right? So I'm excited. It's going to go over everything that you need to know. So let's get right into it. So what is EMS? So it's not like those complicated strategies that you might have heard of. ICT, Elliott wave theory, unusual options activity, level 2. There's so many different indicators. There's so many different strategies out there. And all those strategies just make everything way too confusing, and they're all based on lagging indicators. So it's not even like, the best thing to follow. I like to, use analogies a lot, as most of you guys know. If you read the book, which you should, because that's a prereq to this. So if you haven't read the book yet, please stop here, go back, read the book. It's 130 pages or so, and go through the entire thing. You can read it in a night. I would like you to spend more than a night on it. Read it over a week, read it over 2 weeks. Make sure you really dive in, especially the psychology part. It's the most important part, but we're going to cover that in this course as well. And make sure you go through that. It's a prereq to this whole thing. And if you don't, you're going to be missing a lot of parts. So this is going to be a visual course, like I said before, and it's going to be simple, so you can really grasp this whole process. Okay, it's a straightforward price action strategy that we're going to be trading. Okay, so what you're going to learn in this course is to show you exactly how EMS works in real time, visually, right? A lot of traders will, show their trades in hindsight after it already happened. That provides no value. Right? As many of you know, I trade live every single day. I post all my entries, all my exits, the amount of contracts I'm taking, the expiration, strike price, every single detail you could think of, it's posted. Also, I'm doing it live. So I'm talking about my thoughts beforehand. I'm explaining why I'm getting into the trade. I also go over my thought process while I'm in the trade. And then you see when I exit the trade, whether it's for a win or a loss. Okay. Right. And again, I do have the book that goes into every single detail that you need. So read that first. But here we're strictly focusing on seeing the strategy in action. Okay. So what you can expect to learn is how EMS simplifies the trading process by focusing on key patterns and movements in the market. You'll learn how to identify how high probability setups can lead to consistent profits. Okay. So for example, right, this is peak pressure or resistance. I usually say resistance, but you can call it peak pressure. You'll hear me say it sometimes. Whatever sticks in your head easier. I always like to use easier words or analogies to make sure I understand everything and make sure you guys understand everything as well. So resistance, peak pressure, same thing. It's like the market's ceiling, right? It's where price hits and it struggles to break through. I'm going to provide examples of everything that I talk about here in the coming videos, but just wanted to introduce it here. And next we have the momentum funnel. You'll see price tightening, higher lows, lower highs, as you always hear me mention. And once that pressure builds up, right, we see an explosive move come every single time, literally every single time. So it's that tightening price action, building pressure for a breakout, right? It's like a pipe bursting. It's really the best move out there, and it's the simplest to trade as well. So everyone should be trading this. Surge point, right? So a surge point or a breakout is what I like to call it. Right? A breakout is a surge point. It's when the price finally breaks out of that funnel, right? Of this previous funnel I mentioned, right? If I can go back. Okay, I can't go back. Right, it's the breakout point of the wedge. So I'll cover these in the videos coming up, right? How to spot them, how to trade them, how to plan them, everything. EMS works in every single market condition there is. The setups are extremely clear and they repeat over and over and over again. You do not need a million indicators to tell you what's going on. It's all about reading the chart, understanding price action, and executing based off of the chart. Never emotions. Never, ever, ever emotions. So in the next few videos, I'm going to break down the core EMS concepts. This will cover the key principles that guide the EMS strategy, including price action and understanding market movement. Okay. So thank you for watching this intro, and I am very excited to take you through EMS and help you see the markets in a new, simpler way, and for you guys to actually become consistently profitable and be able to trade on your own, most importantly, right? I don't want you following me every single step of the way because I want you to be independent and I want you to be able to take your own trades and be able to make money from anywhere in the world right off of your phone. So that's the goal. That's my goal to you. And let's get started.